Hello YouTube, Flightsimguy here, and today I am going to do a quick review of this bird. This is the Cessna 162 Skycatcher. This is Cessna's attempt, their attempt at the LSA market, which is a light sports aircraft market. And as you may know, the light sports aircraft, this market is, for people who don't have the time or the effort to go get a full private pilot license, so they make it a lot easier to fly these things without having to go through all of that stuff. All you need to do is go through your ground school, and I think it's like 15 hours. It's not a lot of time. And these planes are essentially, your very, very basic airframe, an engine of some sort, some really small engine, and your bare bones avionics. Now, I'm at my home airport. Whoa! Pop a big wheelie there. I'm at my home airport, Bolton Field. I just went ahead and fired this thing up. I didn't even put any fuel in there. Obviously, I haven't read the manuals. And oh look, this has a stick as opposed to a yoke. It's just a really, really basic airplane. Now, having said that, it's a really, really windy day today in Columbus, and the truth of the fact is the winds right now probably exceeds what this thing is allowed to fly in. I mean, if you look at the windsock right there, it's blowing real stiff. And let's see here now. That's blowing from the south, which means I need to take off runway 22-ish. Right, otherwise I'll have the wind in my back. Alright, that's your master battery. Obviously it's on because I have my Garmin. Let's see here. I'll go through the rest of this stuff when I'm in the air. Take it up to about 3,000 feet and just fly around the Columbus area. Let's go ahead and get going. I'll figure out the rest later. Probably should lean the engine. Where are the engine controls? I'm not seeing any engine controls. Oh wow. And according to this, we got a wind of 20 knots. I'm pretty sure that's more than what this thing is certified for. Anyway, that's the good thing about simulators. You don't have to worry about that kind of crap. Alright, let's get going. Yeah, that windsock. I'm gonna get blown off the runway really, really fast. Something like this, you probably rotate at about 60. So, oh, what the hell, is that a bug? Alright, let's get off into the air. Okay, my trim needs to be good. Oh, got the bug splatter thing going. Alright. I'm hitting B. Ah, there we go. It just reset my barometer. Alright. Let's make a turn to the left. Altitude, I need to be higher than this. Okay. That's the altitude. Alright, this entire screen. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's pretty cool. Ah, here we go. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, AP heading. Oh, that's the hold. Okay, I'm not sure if popping this out did anything. I still haven't figured out these controls. All right, well that's good to know. You can pop it in, pop it out. Same with this one. This screen makes more sense to me. I know how to operate these things based on flying other planes with glass cockpits. But this one here still has me stymied. Or maybe the autopilot controls only work if you turn on the autopilot. Alright, let's see how we look on the outside. Yeah, this doesn't look almost exactly like the Diamond. The Diamond has a very narrow section between the main fuselage and the tail. Okay. Oh, what's up with the bugs? Alright, let's see your transponder. And what's this? These are radios right here. Com. Yep. Wow. This is pretty fancy stuff. Thanks, Flight 1. This is great. This is absolutely great. And panel lights. There we go. That's what I needed. Avionics Master. What do we have over here? These aren't simulated, whatever the hell they are. This is... I don't know. Whatever it is, I can't turn it on. Alright, where am I going? I'm within the outer loop. Port Columbus is over here. OSU Airport is over here. Let's go ahead and take it to OSU Airport. Alright, what's this? These are your lights. Obviously, I don't want to turn those off. These are your external lights, panel lights, autopilot, magneto, ignition, autopilot disconnect. Wait a second here. This whole thing lights up. Oh, there we go. You can remove your yoke right there. Trim, carb heat. That's very important, folks. If you're going to be making a long, slow descend from a higher altitude, you need to give it carb heat before you pull back on the gas, otherwise your carburetor will ice up. Alright, mixture. That's it right there. Engine controls. I'm not seeing anything that says RPM or whatnot. Or maybe it's here and I just don't know it. I'm not seeing anything here. I'm not seeing anything here. Terrain, weather, map. Nope, nothing here. Menu for main menu. Oh, there we go. And I guess you can go up and down with this. Okay, you can scroll back and forth with that. Capture nav profile. That's pretty cool. Hide weather. Alright. That's good to know. And for main menu. Set bug indicator. Enter. Okay, I'm hitting enter, it's not selecting it. Menu for main menu. Alright, let's try it here. Okay. That must mean that that's not simulated. Set map. Okay, everything else is grayed out except that. Very well. Ah! More stuff. But none of this helps my original question with regards to where the devil are the engine instruments. Alright. What's my heading? Flying north. Okay, there's OSU Airport right there. Whoa! I'm at 4,000 feet. Alright. Let's trim down a little bit. That's much higher than I anticipated. Is up here clickable? Yes, it is. Alright. Gonna lower my glare glare shield. Right click, left click, right click. Okay, are you going back up? I guess not. Alright, I lowered it and I can't put it back up. Okay, I guess it took a while to get caught up. Alright. Left click, right click. It doesn't go back up instantly. Whatever. Okay, that's all good right there. Alright. And it's still showing, wow, 30 knots. That's kind of heavy. Let's see here. Barrow. You know, it's funny, I still haven't, usually I can intuitively figure out the interface for something, but this one here, it's, I haven't had any luck. Okay, Okay, so the course needle isn't simulated. CDI, BRC, source. Okay. Altitude pitch, that's simulated. There's got to be a way to move this up. Hold the knob. Okay. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure that stuff is covered in the manual. Alright, I need to get down. Alright, carb heat. There we go. It's kind of warm. I don't think the carburetor is going to freeze up on such a warm day. But usually your risk of carb heat is more a factor of humidity and not temperature. Anyhow, the point is I'm going low. I've idled my engine so it's not producing that much heat, and depending on where the carburetor is mounted on the engine, you could get carb heat. The fact that this is here tells me that the carb heat feature is probably simulated. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that on while I have my throttle back. And when you do that, I think what it does is actually I don't remember. I just know that it prevents the carburetor from icing up. And I'm pretty high. Alright, so the winds are coming from behind me, which is the southwest at 34 knots. So I probably want to land on that middle runway right there, which is 5 and 23. Yep, that's perfect. Alright. Now, I like playing like this on such a windy day. It's not going to want to come down. I'm going to have to force it. So 23, and what I want to do is be able to turn this needle, but I haven't been able to figure it out. I mean, it's a nice plane and everything, but I have not been able to figure that out. There's my heading bug. I can't move it. Ah, there it is. I just saw it move. Ah, there we go. Alright, so I'm pressing. Oh, come on. I have to click the mouse. Here I'm clicking the left mouse click to move this damn thing. Scroll, there we go. Scroll wheel is better. Alright. Okay, 230 is about right here. Can I do that with my course needle? Nope. Oh well. Alright, so the altitude, I should be able to do the same here. There we go. Alright. Okay. APVS. That must be the vertical speed. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, I need to get this thing down. And the airport is behind me somewhere. And I'm way too high. So, what I'm going to do is force this thing down. So, trim down to about 2,000 feet per minute. This is probably a vertical speed indicator right there. And my heading bug will give me an idea as to the orientation of the runway behind me. Obviously the plane is going to speed up, but nothing that I can't handle. Alright, my altitude is getting into shape now. Let's just give it some left rudder, and there are the bugs. This is the first plane I've had that simulates bug splatter. I think that is pretty cool.
Tower, slide right, base runway 27 right, altimeter 2971.
Yeah, well, I'm not flying.
Cessna 0, Romeo Papa, cleared, touch and go, bad traffic, runway 27 right.
Cleared for touch and go, runway 27 right, Cessna 0, Romeo Papa.
23 serves me better, since that's exactly where the wind is coming from. And I'm too high. Alright. Oh. Carb heat again. Now, since I'm landing directly into a headwind, in such a small plane, I probably don't need any flaps whatsoever. So, let's see how this works. And since it's a stiff headwind, I want to come in at a steeper angle. That's my experience. Otherwise, if you try coming in on the glide path or at a shallow angle, the wind has much more time to blow you off course. So I'm going to come in a little bit steep, and I guess I have to establish a crab angle. And you know what? I'll give it 1 notch flaps. And I still... Oh, there it is! That big handle in the middle. Just like on the Piper. That's your flap setting. That's fine. Small plane like this, you want to keep it simple. Okay. Alright. Carb heat off. Now the wind should be less turbulent in the ground effect. Hopefully. So let's see if I can get this thing settled on the runway. I've got a wicked crab angle going here. Alright, I need to use some rudder. How does this work again? I have to give it left, or is it right rudder? Left rudder. Right. To straighten him up right at the last minute. Oh.
Cessna 0, Romeo Papa, contact ground on 121.7.
Whoa! Get me in the air. Okay, that was horrible. Alright, flying light sports aircraft is not my thing. So I'm gonna cut myself some slack.
Cessna 0, Romeo Papa, did you hear my last transmission?
God damn it, yes.
Going to 121.7. Cessna 0, Romeo Papa.
Alright. Trim up. Get my trim up. Alright, I'm heading west. I need to be heading south to go back to Bolton Field. And carb heat is in. You don't want to try taking off or accelerating with the carb heat on, otherwise you're going to be getting hot air into your cylinders, and you won't have that much power. Alright. Let's see here. What do we got? Let's take a closer look at these instruments. Wow, it only has one comm radio. And it has your basic transponder. Standby, on, off, alt, VFR, ident. Huh. Alright, make sure I don't stall here. Need to be going south. Flaps up. And let's see. This is your flaps. Trim is around here somewhere. Okay, that's not it. Ooh, what's this? Okay, that probably opens the door. I don't want to do that. Southwest. No, I need to be going south. I turned up my traffic a little bit. Oh, wow! And I took a big hit in frames. Alright. This thing here. Exit. Exit. Here's my plane, and there's Bolton Field. I'm going straight towards Bolton Field. Has the airspace around it. That's good. Range. You can zoom out like so. Here's Rickenbacker. Okay, OSU is here, and KCMH should be this class C airspace. It should be on here really, really big. Oh, that must be it right there. Here it is right here. That's odd. It has the airspace marker around OSU, Bolton Field, and Rickenbacker, but nothing around KCMH, which is a Class C airport. That doesn't make any sense. And here's my engines. Oh wow, I didn't even see it. It was right in front of me. That's how it usually is. Alright. So that's my oil. Here's your RPM. Carb has a carb heat right there. And here's your trim. Okay, cool. And here's your current. Alright, so everything you need is on this. It's at the top. Oil, oil temperature, oil pressure, carb, amps. So to lean your engine, you probably want to use your RPM. It doesn't have a EGT or engine gas temperature or cylinder head temperature or anything like that. Not that I can see anyway. Alright. So now Bolton Field should be in sight. Here it is right here. I'll just come in on the south. I'll try a more conventional approach this time. Let's see how we look on the outside. Okay. Well modeled aircraft. The people on the inside look very creepy. Oh wow, that lady looks jacked up. Okay. Push the nose down a bit. And let's keep going around. You got the antennas. Man, they did a lot of effort modeling these folks. And you can see all the instruments from the outside. Now, having said that, it doesn't accurately reflect what's in the plane. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. 149,000, folks. No. Anyhow, the Skycatcher did not catch on. Obviously, it was just too damn expensive. We'll take it up to about 3,500. Nose will pitch down. It's way too expensive, and it only has enough space for 2 people, and that's it. Not much for luggage or anything like that. So, alright. So to review, here are your engine controls. Here's your navigation for your maps. Primary flight display. You have to be patient. To use this, you want to pop it out, and whatever you want to do, you use this right here. And scroll, whatever. And that's you can do heading, you can do pitch, and you can also do your I did see something that says barometer. Ah, here it is right here. Barometer. Just pop it out and you can do it here. So yeah, this is a great plane. Okay, where did the airport go? Oh, there it is. Wow. Alright, wasn't paying attention. Alright. Carb heat. And as far as carb heat goes, I've been doing it the opposite. You're supposed to apply carb heat before you lower the engine throttle. And yes, it makes a difference in the order that you do it. Winds directly 22 knots from the south. So I'll have a slight crosswind. Alright. Let's go ahead and get lined up. Alright, I can go ahead and put the carb heat back in. And what's funny is these bug splatters, they don't disappear. So you keep flying long enough and you'll get a plane full of this stuff. Or a windscreen full. And it's very easy to get this airport confused with this one. Well, this one's actually called Columbus Southwest Airport. This one's Bolton Field. Columbus Southwest does not have a tower. Bolton Field does. And Bolton Field also has an ILS for runway 4, which is pretty impressive. It has a good 7,000 to 8,000 foot runway also. Alright, let's go ahead and trim down. Come off the gas. We'll give it 1 notch flaps, and I'll do it this way. Okay, that's 2 notches. I don't need 2 notches. I only need 1. Wow. Ballooned me up there quite a bit. Okay, give some trim. Here's 270, the outer belt of Columbus. When I installed this plane, it spent a decent amount of time building a database. What that tells me is it probably supports flight plans with AIRAC waypoints and whatnot. Not that you'd want to use such a flight plan on a light sports aircraft. I mean, how far are you going to fly this thing? You know what I'm saying? Okay, wow. Alright. Give it some gas. I'm crabbing big time here. Alright. Be careful. Down hard on this runway. Shit! There we go.
Cessna 0 Romeo Papa, turn next taxiway.
Yeah. Whoa! Come on, straighten up. Alright. Alright. That was a horrible landing. I was giving it left rudder, but I guess I didn't give it enough left rudder. But we'll take a look at the replay in a second. Okay. Let's turn right here and try looking at the replay. I'm not even sure if that would have I think I'd have tumbled over had I landed like that in the real world. Oh well. Enough of that. Alright. Another thing that I forgot to do. Shift 1 doesn't do anything. Shift 2, okay, that pops that out. Shift 3 pops that out. Shift 4. Whoa! Well, that's good to know. Let's step on the brakes here. Pilot and student shades, exterior, fuel and service, call fuel truck, reload aircraft, quick reference. Wow! And that was Shift 4. That's pretty cool, Flight 1. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go ahead and take this bad boy back. Bring up the flaps. Flaps up and taxi. Okay. Lights are all off. Lights are all on. Okay, yeah. That worked as expected. And right here should do it. I knew it. Always a little bit short. There we go. Okay. Let's set the emergency brakes. And let's go ahead and kill the engine. Alright, what's happening here? Alright, I pulled the mixture out. You're supposed to stop. There you go. Alright. What do we got here? We have a constant speed propeller, which I would expect. And that turns off the power, which I'd expect. Let's move this out of the way. Here's your parking brake. Mixture. What's this? Fuel pump off. Fuel. Oh, that's your fuel cutoff switch. Okay, that's good. Alright, so Make sure that's in before you start. And that tells me that it has a gravity fed. There's no fuel pump switch, so it must use gravity from the wings to go to the engine. And over here, oh, alright, has one of those doors. And it closes the door right there. Okay. And that opens over here too. Open over here. And that's how you get in and out. Very nice. Very nice, Flight 1. Very nice. Thank you very much for the gift. Really appreciate it. Viewers, if you've hope you found this video useful. I probably won't be flying this plane an awful lot. I mean, you know. But it's a nice addition to the hangar. Didn't cost a cent. It's probably still being offered. Go to Flight 1's homepage and you can go ahead and download it. Hope you found this video useful. Flightsimguy here. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.